Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.
Wait, Santa is done, my friends. After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot and upgrade your Wi-Fi experience. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies. For more details, visit bluevalley.net/promo.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at onehbank.com.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Joined now by Dusty Thompson, head coach of the Centralia girls basketball team. First off, congratulations, Coach, 2024 TVL tournament champions. How do you feel the girls competed and played in the tournament this week that was really compacted due to weather?
Yeah, you know what? The girls played hard. I thought all 3 nights that was probably the biggest thing for us was they played hard for 4 quarters. We got some subs in so they could catch their breath a little bit. But, you know, I told them each night that no more practice than we had. Things were going to be rough. They just had to stay together and fight till the end and give themselves an opportunity to win ball games. And I think we got down double figures in all 3 games. But in the second half, you know, I think wore some people out a little bit and clawed our way back in and then found a way to hang on.
Well, and keep fighting to the very end. I had a chance to watch those last 2 games, and you were either tied or trailed going into that 4th quarter. What does that speak of the resilience of the whole, like you said, 8 or 9 girls that get put out there and the confidence that you have in them, too, to execute at a high level?
Oh, you know, it says a lot about the girls. I think the one thing I thought they did a great job of is it didn't matter how many we got down or turnover, what we did. The girls did a good job of staying together and continuing to compete. And, you know, we had some girls, like you said, step on the floor, and they may not have played very long, but they understood their role and did a great job with it.
And 2 girls that I thought are really coming on there, Tava and Josie down low, you know, the 2 freshmen you bring in at the post. How did they help bring a boost off the bench to your team here this week?
Well, they give us an offensive boost, you know, that they've got more size with the 2 older posts aren't quite as big, and, you know, they do some things well in there too. They're more physical at both ends of the floor, but Josie and Tava have started to understand kind of where they can pick up points from, you know, and they get better. I think probably the big thing is the more they play, they get better at understanding where they need to be for somebody to find them too.
Coming up on Friday night, you have a Hanover team coming in. What do you see from the coaching standpoint that you're going to have to be prepared for in those Wildcats?
Well, I think they're kind of like in the tournament, you know, their defense is probably a little better than some we've seen in that 3-2 they run. They like to extend it, and we haven't seen much 3-2 or a lot of length in there with it and some speed. So, and you know, it ought to be a good one. We'll see how long it takes us to settle into that zone and looking at some different things and stuff to get going. But, yeah, it ought to be a great game Friday.
Now, last one here for you, Dusty, before I let you go. But this was a week full of accomplishments for your team. You guys, TVL tournament champions. Owen went over 1,000 career points. So what was that feeling like once you were done Saturday and you could kind of reminisce on the week?
You know, you're right. It's a lot, 3 games in 3 days. But we tried to live some of those moments as they went. But, you know, now you get a chance to look back on it and watch the film and stuff, and it's good for the girls. You know, it's a good confidence booster, and it's good to watch them enjoy it with each other. I think is probably the big thing is they're starting to feel comfortable with how they play together and how they are around each other. You know, and so for Owen to pick up her 1,000 point in the middle of the tournament, and those girls to get excited for her and all know what's going on and stuff. It's good from a standpoint in terms of, like you said, the girls coming together.
And sometimes this tournament, too, has a way of catapulting teams into places maybe weren't expecting to as well. So, Dusty, I hope this sends you guys off into a good note. I'm looking forward to catching you Friday, and best of luck with Hanover coming up.
Sounds good, Max. Thanks.
Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.